Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. How are you all doing? Happy Wednesday. Today is the last live for readings of the week. And then we'll go live again next week on Monday. I do want to adjust this on my TikTok. Good morning, guys. How are you all? Welcome, welcome. I'm just fixing my settings real quick, and then we will get going. Good morning. Hey, Rebel. How are you? Typing with nails is hard AF. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Marie. How are you? I'm just setting up one quick second. Unfortunately, I can't do this thing that I'm doing right now. I have to do it when I'm signed in, like actually live. It doesn't let me set it up ahead of time, which is annoying. Okay. Oops. All right. I think we're good to go. Hey, everybody. I'm doing good, thank you. Doing good. It's hot here today, so I got the fans going and my hair back because I'm sweating, although I'm having a good hair day, and of course, like, I'm hot as heck, so, and of course, TikTok already is like, we don't want you because you stopped talking to us already. Like, give me a second to get set up, you impatient people. My goodness. How long have I been on? 2 minutes? And it's already dropped? I might have to restart the TikTok and not even really get going on it yet. We'll see if it picks up in a minute. I love algorithms. How are you all? So I'm going to be here only for an hour and a half. I'm off at 11:30. I should put that in here. Hi, Bridget. Hi, Michael, Charles. Hi, everybody. How are you all? Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in. Those of you that are new, I do give away one free full reading if we hit the like goal, which is 6,000 likes. So get tapping that screen if you want to qualify. We're doing mini readings for $5, full readings for $15. I can't open my seltzer because I have nails. Sometimes nails are just not even worth it. Sorry, guys, that was probably loud. Just a seltzer, key lime. I love water too, but when it's really hot, sometimes I just need a little something extra cold to quench the thirst. All right, we're gonna get going. As a reminder, those of you that are joining, I still might, I think I might reset the live. Oh, no, maybe not. Okay. If we hit 6,000 likes, then I will do a free full reading giveaway. Hi, guys. Hi, Jose. Please read the sticker right here. I don't bother getting nails anymore. They bother when I type and the maintenance is expensive. So I get Temu nails. These are just Temu press-ons. You can't really see. See, I have one that already popped off. And I have another on this hand that popped off already because I was doing stuff and they just like, but if I actually like go through the real effort and put in the time to put them on right, because I threw them on really fast a few days ago, they can last me up to 2 weeks sometimes. And they're almost as good for the most part. It's hit or miss though. You don't know until they come in. But they can be the good quality ones. They can last for 2 weeks, and I won't pay more than $1 for any of them. I have a box of them now. So it's kind of funny. And if they stay somewhere down really cheap, like, because the cheap ones wear down easily, but the better quality ones, I mean, you can reuse them. You can save them and reuse them if they come off okay. So I used to pay a lot of money to go get my nails done, but the reason why I do my nails, there's a couple of reasons. Like sometimes my nails are brittle, so it's better to put something on them to protect them. And then other times it's just because I'm going to be on camera and I need my hands to look better than they do. And it's actually faster to throw some nails on than to paint them, because then you got to wait for them to dry and do a couple of layers, and then you can't touch anything. It's a pain in the neck. You know what, Rebel? I'm going to reset. I think you're literally the only one watching. This algorithm is not my friend. 6 minutes in, and people aren't sticking around. So I'm going to reset the TikTok. I'll be right back. Okay? I'm going to shut it down and then open it back up again, because I was setting up when it started. So you guys those of you that are watching, I'm going to shut it down and open it right back up. So come find me. Oh, boy. TikTok literally was like, oh, you're setting up? I don't want to stick around. I'm going to leave. And not so 3 minutes in, people stopped watching already, which is just, I'm not a fan of the TikTok world. TikTok world annoys me because you have to be this special, like, I don't know, paying attention all the time. Like giving them your full attention, and I'm not good at that. Okay, so there we go. All right, we're gonna pull. I want to remind you guys of the card of the week. We have Taking Shelter this week, which is all about having trust in yourself, making sure you're going slow and having good boundaries, being careful of the choices that you're making, being careful of the people that you're allowing around you, and being mindful of what you're allowing to happen to you, being mindful of what you're tolerating, because that is something that's really important as far as preserving your own energy. So that's the weekly message. We're going to pull a card for the day for the collective to see how that goes. I am logging off at exactly 11:30 today. I have to be off. My filters are not good. Okay, let's try that. This camera just it likes to autofocus, and it likes to focus on my painting behind me instead of on me. So it's always readjusting because it's trying to get the painting in view. Hey guys, welcome. Hey everybody. Hi. Welcome in. We're pulling a card for the collective for the message for the day. We have Vast Vistas for today. Hi Hannah. Hi Here Kitty. I don't even know how to read that. My brain, my vision is not that good. Okay. Hi, James. Hi, Angela. Hi, Christina. Hi, James Lord. How are you guys? So Vast Vistas is the card for the day for the collective. And it says, expand your horizons. I feel like what this is saying today, it's saying it's really important to open up your mind, open up your perspective, open up your point of view, be willing to hear other people out, that maybe you don't exactly understand or connect to. Being mindful that not everything is as it seems. Sometimes things can be actually much more pleasant than we're realizing. Things can look a little bit stuck, or things can be a little bit frustrating, and there's so much more to do. And some of you might feel like you're not making progress. Some of you might feel like you just want to go on vacation, or you just want to go explore, and you have to do the adulting thing. And hi, Kaya, please read the sticker. The adulting thing, and it's not really time. Like, you got to make the money to do that. So we're going to read this. If you guys are looking for a free reading, I don't do any free readings. So I do one giveaway if we hit the like goal, which is 6,000 likes. So start tapping that screen if you want to try to qualify. Card meaning for this: expand your horizons, see the world around you in new ways. This is not a time to think small. It's an exciting time for you. You may find travel or new adventures in your future. Think outside of the box. Ideas and projects that you've been contemplating are now moving forward towards manifestation. Unconventional relationships may flourish. Take time to nurture your dreams, for big changes are ahead. As the traveler steps out of the woods, the pathway winds up to a high point with a vast vista. The traveler can see in all directions and knows that all things are possible. New and wondrous paths are ahead. The traveler can choose any direction to journey. Get ready for a joyous, expansive sojourn. Take deep and full breaths. Each breath affirms that you're in an expansive phase of life. I love that. Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome. Did I miss something? I think I saw something. More likes, yeah. So guys, those of you that are watching, tap that screen, because we're going to get a 6,000 like giveaway if you get it going. Hi, Black Wolf. I've already reset my TikTok twice. I'm like, I don't have the patience for it today. I'm in the mood where I'm probably going to end up not doing TikTok, because nobody's talking and nobody's staying in the room, in the space. I don't know what's going on. Nobody wants to hang out today, which is fine. I have other things to do. How are you, Mr. Black Wolf? Guys, we're doing free angel card pulls. I cannot believe, like, the algorithm hates me today. What's happening? Hi, Miss Ashley. Hi, Katrina. We're doing free angel card pulls, no free actual readings. I'll give you a free angel message if you'd like one. I just need your name and hashtag FYP to support the channel. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're just chilling. Hi, Douglas. Hi, Trish. Thank you for the follow. So we're going to do a giveaway if we get to 6,000 likes. So tap that screen, guys. What's an angel? You know what an angel is. What do you mean? Oh, you mean what's an angel card pull? Hi, Trish. You're looking for an angel card? Is that what you're asking for, an angel message? So if you guys want an angel card, totally free. You get one message at one every time I go live. You just need to support the channel and type hashtag FYP so that it helps support the channel. So Black Wolf, I'll pull one for you. It's just a card. It's just a message. So, like, what do you need to know today? What do your guides want you to know? So, so this is what you got, Black Wolf. It says, Chantal, new romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. That's what it says for you. And usually I go into it with people, but I don't think that's necessary. Yes, absolutely, Ashley. Can you guys do hashtag FYP for me? Right? I'm not gonna go into trying to pick up more energy there for you right now. Okay, Ashley, thank you for the hashtag FYP. What does Ashley need to know today? Oop. Ashley, you got a bunch that want to come out. Shanti is the top one. Oh, it's backwards. Urgh. I wish TikTok saved my settings. That would make me so happy if it did, and it just doesn't. All right, so you got Shanti. This says, good morning, Susie. How are you? I'm good. I'm the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. So whatever you've been struggling with lately, Ashley, that is going to really support you. If you connect to angels, asking the angel to come in and support you during this time, just taking some deep breaths and asking your guides. If you don't connect to angels, that's fine. Some people don't. It doesn't have to be an angel, but just asking for support from your spirits, from universe, from God, whichever you connect to help you really get through the challenging moments, because help is there. You just have to ask for it. Michelle, I am not doing any free readings. The only free thing I am offering is one angel card, and it's not a specific message. It's not a specific question. If you'd like a reading, you can send $5 for a mini or $15 for a full, or you can try to tap that screen and get us to 6,000, and I do a full giveaway when we get to 6,000, and I think you left the room, so because I didn't give you something free. I am great, Susie. How are you? Is it hot there still? Susie, I just posted in the community tab about membership live for July, because today's the last day, and it's not. You're welcome, Ashley. You're welcome. Yeah, not too bad. Yes, it's so hot. So I added, we're going to do a membership live tomorrow evening, and you can vote, because I know that your time zone is different than mine, like a lot different. So make sure you vote in the tab for it. For those of you that don't know, I have memberships on my YouTube channel, and every month I go live for free for the members that are in the chariot section and above, and I do free readings for them while I am live. So if that is something you're interested in, it also has workshops. It has members only videos. It has behind the scene things. I recommend you go and check that out, because it does get much more detailed. We have subscriptions here on TikTok, but all it really is you get a mini reading for free when I go live for the time being until I get it set up. Courtney, feel free to read the sticker, please. Arg. Okay, we'll check out the membership live and vote. Thank you. I realize that we're like at the end of the month, and I'm like, oh crap, like we haven't done a live, and I have 9 videos that I have to edit today and upload to my website for the workshop that I'm rolling out tomorrow. So the last 2 days have been packed, which is why I have to sign off at exactly 11:30 here, because I'm going to be on the computer editing all day. And let me tell you, editing yourself, I can't wait till the day that I can send my videos to somebody to edit them for me and I don't have to do it anymore. It took me like 4 hours to edit one video, because I'm doing it like, I'm not rushing through it. I'm being really like precise, because it is a paid workshop. And I cannot tell you how many times in the dang video I said, of course, that's the author's choice. The author has artistic options here. It depends on what the author wants to do. I must have said it 15 freaking times in a 22-minute video. And I just was like, oh my God, I owe my old students a lot of apologies. I was like, if I hear myself say one more time, the author has the option, I was like, I'm going to lose my mind. Like, this is ridiculous. Why did I say that so many times? Because I had like a little outline for myself, but I ad-libbed a lot of it because I knew what I wanted to say. And that's Mel shouldn't do that. Mel should be reading like literally her notes, because when she doesn't read her notes, she says shit 75 times without meaning to. And I had taken my medicine. So like, what on earth? Yeah, I got through 2 edits yesterday. I have to do another like 4 or 5, but I filmed like 7 videos yesterday. So fumble. Oh, and the computer program crashed on me a couple times too, so that was frustrating. Susie, did you want a Angel card, did you want a message? Oh, my back just popped. That actually felt good. I woke up like I feel like I slept like this all night because I just want to like do this. Hi, Kathy. Welcome. I am only doing an angel card pull for each person. I'm not doing any free readings. So you can send $5 for a mini or $15 for a full, or you can tap that screen to try to win my like giveaway, which is at 6,000 likes. Yeah, I don't know how much longer I'm going to stick. I'm probably going to sign off of TikTok. I've been on for 10 minutes and I've reset it twice and it keeps going down to zero viewers. There's just I don't know what's happening. The flow of traffic isn't happening today. People aren't interacting unless if you give them something for free. Oh, let's try this again. I'm going to share this because I'm not. What happens sometimes I've noticed on TikTok is the longer I'm on, like when I hit the 2-hour mark, then a lot of people start coming in. And I can't just sit, I schedule these. I can't sit on TikTok for 3 hours waiting for people to show up. I have to work my other jobs. I mean, I guess I could come onto TikTok and do my other work, but that's stupid. Are you able to pull a card to answer? Should I approach my brother for a conversation about this by bothering me, or best to leave for now? Yeah, I don't understand. Hey, Keisha, welcome, honey. Yeah, I don't understand what the heck is going on with TikTok algorithm today. It doesn't like me. But on Monday, I got I got over 1,000 people watching me in just a couple of hours. It was crazy busy. And then it crashed. And I was like, oh, are you kidding me? It was the most views I've ever had. And I didn't do anything different. I did everything the same that I've always done. I don't know why on Monday it was different than today. I don't get it. I wish I could figure it out. It's like a mystery to me. The math isn't mathing. Tonks is good. She came out for a little bit to demand. I signed on a little late because she was demanding her morning medicine, which I could have given to her a little bit later, but I did. But she came out going, "Hey, I want my medicine." All right, this music is annoying me actually because it's just on repeat. Susie, I just got a text message, and Keisha, you probably know this story too. I just got a text message from the OBGYN doctor that has gaslighted me for 3.5 years that I canceled the surgery with because of how terrible she was. Oh, it's time to schedule an appointment. How about that? How about no? How about no? How about go screw yourself because you risked my health? How about that? You won't be ever seeing my face again. Yeah, it's time to schedule an appointment. First of all, no, it's not, because I'm not due for an annual until September, October, first of all. Second of all, you didn't check in with me. You didn't inform me about anything for pre-op, and you gave the hospital the wrong information to contact me. And 4 or 5 days before my surgery, I'm calling trying to find out what medication I'm supposed to be off of to have a safe surgery, and nobody could tell me. After months, because I scheduled the surgery in January for March, nobody could give me the information I needed. Nobody knew. Yeah, screw you. And my IUD was out of place, and she wouldn't bring me in. I had to go behind her back and schedule an appointment. Nah. Okay. With that said, I'm going to pull a card for you, Susie. Hold on one second. Yeah, it's terrible. And you know what's crazy? So there's a hospital here in Rhode Island. Rhode Island is very, very small. The capital of Rhode Island is Providence, and there's several really good, the best hospitals in the state in the capital of Rhode Island. And one of them is called Women and Infants. I don't know what it's like in other states. I don't believe there's a Women and Infants in Massachusetts, but that's where most people go to have their babies. It's where family members of mine that have female-related cancers go to be treated. It's just about women and birth and like women's health. So it's the top hospital in the state for that. And that's when my surgery was supposed to be. So I called them, and they work with all the doctors for women in the state. And when I told them who my doctor was and what my doctor's office was, I got, oh, that's your doctor? Didn't inspire a lot of confidence. And it just made me go. And I was already feeling like, don't do it. Don't do it. You need to cancel it. You need to cancel it. It's not the right time. You can't trust these people. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And I was just like, all right, I'm done. Like, nope, absolutely no. Like, eject button. People think it's just for the uneducated. Yeah, it has nothing to do with that. Yeah. Yeah, it's terrible. It's absolutely the things that doctors get away with, at least in our state. I don't know what it's like outside of my state. Massachusetts, I believe, has better health care from what I understand, but it depends on where you go. My state is so small, so there's only so many doctors that go around. There's only so many doctors that take certain health insurances, and like a lot of them, you have to chase them to get information about your health. You have to chase them to be heard. Most of them don't listen. Most of them don't care. Most of them make you go, oh, just lose some weight. Just lose some weight. That'll fix everything. Lose some weight, eat better. That's what I've gotten my entire life from doctors here. And except for one who I absolutely loved, and then she moved to Florida. So that didn't help. But that's their answer for everything. You're getting older. That's what happens. Lose some weight, eat better. You'll feel better if you do that. That was when I first got diagnosed with migraines. That's what a doctor told me. You need to lose some weight. So I lost a good deal of weight. I should have been on migraine medication. I qualify for Botox and a bunch of other medications because my migraines are so severe. But I was told just lose some weight and that'll fix it. No, definitely didn't. Like, but my mom's a nurse, and I was raised to question the system and to not blindly trust. But there's a lot of people that do just think that, oh, I got to trust the doctor. No, never just trust the doctor, ever. Do your own research, talk to people, ask around, get second opinions. If something feels off with you, don't ever just blindly trust a doctor because they suck. All right, 80s pool. No, I want to put on like, where's my playlists? I know I had a good one, but I'm not seeing it. All right, let's try Dystopian Vibes. See what that one does. No. I'm over here just... Okay, there we go. Yeah, it is a nightmare. Yeah. Okay, Susie, so let me make sure I understand what your question is again. Pull a card to answer, should I approach my brother for a conversation about things that are bothering me, or best to leave it for now? Yeah. What's your brother's name? I can do that. Anything in the crime world that's been grabbing your attention lately? Lots, but right now I've been hyper focused on the workshops that I've been making since like last week. I've been focused on, first it was getting the vision board workshop up and going, and like announcing it. I did a lot of like posting about it, advertising it. So that took a lot of time for me. And then I'm trying to get this course out by tomorrow. And it has a total of 6 videos, but I had to film like 15 of them to combine it all to make videos and like edit it all together and like work with it. So that's what I've been doing right now. I haven't had time to put into anything else. David. Okay. Let's see. I think what I'll do for you, Susie, with that is I'll pull 2 sets. So like, should you approach versus should you not? Like how it would look if you do versus how if you don't, if that makes sense. Keisha, I don't know if you're still here, hon, but I did put a post on YouTube about the membership live for July. We're done July. So we're going to do that tomorrow. I put a poll of who to vote for. Hi, Callie. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. And we'll end up doing 2 in the month of August, because one at the beginning and one at the end, because July went by too fast. And I owe you guys a July live and an August one. Okay, Susie. What will it look like if Susie approaches her brother versus not? Yes, I'm there. I'll check it out. Can't wait. Yay! It'll be fun. David. Okay, so we're going to do if you... Ugh. I like this song, but maybe I don't want to do music today. I'm just like not in the mood for this kind of stuff. Maybe I do need 80s music after all. Okay. Approaching David. Susie approaching David. We have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. I'm going to pull 3 and 3. Approaching David. Hanged Man reversed. Approaching David. Ooh, I just folded it. Meh. That's okay. These are Temu cards. The Strength reverse. You got 3 reversals for approaching. So I'm going to say probably not, but let's look at if you don't. Haley, feel free to read my sticker. Susie, David, if Susie doesn't approach David. We got the Chariot. The Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Cups reversed. In all 3 major arcana, right. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like it's pretty straightforward, but because I know you know the cards for the most part. We haven't talked too much about what you know, but I know you know the cards. I don't do pregnancy, Kaylee Ann, and feel free to read the sticker. Okay, so Susie, you have Wheel of Fortune reversed, Hanged Man reversed, and Strength reversed. I feel like with this, it's basically just saying not right now. If you do it right now, it's going to be something that probably won't go very well, and he could end up like having a stubborn type of reaction to it. Whereas if you wait, as advised, actually, but if you wait, you get the Chariot, the Ace of Pentacles, and then the Ace of Cups reversed, which I actually feel isn't too bad there, because I feel like this is, you get to do the thing. You get to say the thing, you get to move forward, you get to see the progress, and there is this more opportunity to build on the connection, to build on the relationship between the two of you, to heal it, to move it forward. And even with the Ace of Cups in the reversal, I feel like it's saying you're going to feel, Mika, feel free to read the sticker. you're going to feel that you've been able to share your feelings. Like you're going to feel this sense of, like it's a sense of release that you were able to speak up, to say your piece and move forward and let air it out and then moving forward. I feel like it's better to hold up. It could be because we're in the peak Mercury retrograde energy. It could be that because we're going retrograde officially next week. Yeah. So it could be, it's just not, I feel like it's just not the right time. It's not that you shouldn't ever say anything. I just feel like if you say it right now, it's probably going to fall on deaf ears. He's not going to really hear you and it's going to feel more frustrating. Makes sense completely. Okay. Good. So Mika, I don't know if you're still here, but I can pull an angel. I do pull angel messages for people for free, but it's not a specific question. It's just an angel message. The other free thing that I do, which I don't think we're going to get to it today because I'm signing off in less than an hour, is if we hit 6,000 likes, then I do a free giveaway. But traffic is slow and people aren't tapping the screen. So I don't know how we're going to do that. Thank you as always. You're so welcome, hon. You're so welcome. Just chilling today. I have a little headache. I actually think I'm gonna go grab some medicine for it. It's like right here. The pain hurts right here. This happens to me a lot with my allergies. Like in the morning, I'll wake up and I'll have just some pain around my eyes here. And if I take like a Tylenol and a Sudafed, it goes away. It definitely has to do with allergies. All right, I'm going to go grab a quick Tylenol. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. 2 seconds. My hair is so crazy long. I want to try a new thing with my hair. Totally random talk. I want to try a new random thing with my hair because I think my hair is actually more wavy, but I just don't style it. Like when it's wet, it has a lot of waves in it, and I just brush it out and then it gets frizzy. So I want to. Oh, really? That was the doctor trying to call me. The doctor who I haven't spoken to since January, who I canceled my surgery with, who hasn't been in touch with me, trying to call me just now. Your hair looks great. I like it when you do the pigtails. Looks so hostess of you in all the best ways. Aw, thank you. I like doing the braids too. I've worked really hard. Yeah, they probably lost people. They probably lost a lot of clients. I've worked really hard at like the hair because it was low maintenance when I was younger. And then over the last like it started around the beginning, a little bit towards the end. I think it was stress. I think it started to be stress. The end of 2020. It started to change and like I couldn't figure out what was wrong with it, and it was like thinning really badly, and I was losing. Oh, and they left me a voicemail. Jesus Christ. Yes, I have. I've been doing something different. I have. I'm going to tell you about it in 1 second. I'm going to go. No, 0 results. I got all my results way back. 0. Like it's not my results. The last test I had done by this, and it wasn't even by this office. It was, I had to go in Rhode Island. If you need to get an ultrasound, you have to go to an ultrasound office, like an ultrasound place, a special Rhode Island ultrasound place, which is so stupid, but welcome to Rhode Island. So I saw my doctor in September or October last year, and I expressed my concern of my pain again because I've had a lot of pain. And it was like the 3rd or 4th year in a row that I complained about it. And she finally was like, "Oh, let's send you for an ultrasound to check your IUD to make sure that it's still in the right place." Never recommended that before. I should have thought to ask for it, but I never thought. For some reason, it just never occurred to me. And I couldn't get in. I had to get on a waiting list for 2.5 months before I could get to a place, before a place had an opening for me to get an ultrasound done. In the meantime, it turns out my IUD was like pushing up against my uterine. It could have perforated my uterine wall. It could have like punctured through. And my doctor was just like blowing me off. And when the results came in, she didn't even call me. I got an email in the portal. Oh, they're calling me now though, aren't they? I got an email in the portal that just said, IUD out of place, use alternate form of contraception. We'll remove IUD during your surgery. That was in December. My surgery wasn't even scheduled yet because they couldn't get their shit together. And I was like, I am not going to have this pain for the next 4 months, 5 months. I have no idea when my surgery is going to be. And knowing that I could move the wrong way. I didn't care about contraception. It wasn't even about that. But it, actually there's something there too that pisses me off. But I wasn't concerned about that. I was more concerned about, is this going to fuck up my organs? If I do something the wrong way, am I going to end up like having a serious medical emergency? Get this thing out of me. And she wouldn't. I had to like make a backdoor appointment there behind her back to come in to get it removed. She wasn't going to do it. But you want me to come see you? Are you kidding me right now? That was the that was the last test I had done. And that was how I got treated. And that was before I had even scheduled my surgery. And when I was having all this trouble with getting the surgery scheduled, with getting in to get my IUD fixed, with hearing, like with her blowing me off about the pain that I was in, with all of those little pieces, it was like piling up and making me go, oh, I don't know if I want to get surgery from her. I don't know if I trust this. I don't know. And I remember if you think back, or if you go watch old videos from like December, January, I was having a really hard time emotionally because I felt like a prisoner in my body. I had this thing in my body that could cause major harm, and I can't get it out unless if a doctor actually does it. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad to. My hair as I get older has got more wavy. Should get some curling serum and leave to dry naturally and see how it comes out. Yeah, I used to curl my hair a little bit. Okay, I'm going to grab some Tylenol super quick. I'll tell you about my hair stuff. And this doctor's office, man, I can't. No, suddenly it's urgent. Come in. It's urgent. We need your money. No. How about no? And I still don't have a new doctor because half the people I've called aren't taking patients or aren't taking my insurance. But I'm still not going back to this lady. I'll keep her until I have an emergency, unless I have an emergency, but I'll be right back. God. Okay. My neck is killing me today. So my hair's always been like wavy. Naturally have a wave to it, even when I was younger. But it didn't have like defined waves. And then in my 20s, I started like I would get mousse and I would like scrunch it, but it would dry and it would be crunchy and it would be like curly wavy and but it was crunchy and I didn't like that. That wasn't natural. And it would, over the day, if I played with my hair, it would start to come out. And then at the end of 2020, my family member got diagnosed with a serious form of cancer. And I was going through a lot. I was having shoulder issues. I was depressed. There was a lot going on emotionally for me. And I don't know if that's what caused my hair to start changing, because it was starting to like fall out. Like big clumps of it. If I touched it, hair would be like constantly coming out. And that doesn't happen. Like as I'm doing this, that's not happening. I was afraid to wash it half the time because anytime I washed it, I'd have like handfuls of hair. It was starting to thin around here. I was really like freaking because I've always had thick hair. And I did a lot of different things. I went to an endocrinologist because I had other symptoms that I thought it might have been my thyroid. And the endocrinologist was like, nope, you're fine, which I don't think I'm fine. I do think I have a lower functioning thyroid, but it's within normal limits. But I have a friend that has a thyroid issue. She goes to her doctor's in Germany, and her labs are the same like level as mine, but her doctor in Germany looks at the symptoms too. So she actually is considered a thyroid patient, where like I have the same thing and I'm told I'm normal. And that's because they just look at the numbers. They don't look at what's going on. Yeah. So I was worried. I was having other issues besides the hair stuff, but I went to a doctor for that, and I went to a few different doctors. An endocrinologist here is like somebody that works with people with diabetes and hormones and stuff. And I was told I was fine, which was really frustrating because I wanted to cry. I was like, great. Now what do I do? I even went to my dermatologist. My dermatologist prescribed some kind of topical steroid stuff that she wanted me to put like on my scalp. I didn't want to do that because of the side effects. That wasn't a good solution for me. So I started doing a lot of my own research and trying different things. And I ended up buying a subscription from Function of Beauty. So I mostly use their hair shampoo and conditioner. When I wash my hair, that's pretty much all I use. And you can like program it's expensive, but I feel it's worth paying for because my hair is not falling out anymore. Like I'm not freaking out about it because it was going on. This was going on for quite a while. Yeah, doctors are funny about thyroid levels. All vary. I swear, it's so they don't have to give out medication. Yeah, exactly. So I switched to Function of Beauty. I've been using that for a couple of years now, actually. And technically, I'm an affiliate of theirs, but I can't figure out how to use the portal or get codes. So I could give you guys codes, and I don't even know how. It's just not something I've taken time to look into. And then I worked with my hairdresser a lot too. And I started to go longer between shampoos, where I'll use dry shampoo because I used to hate dry shampoo, but there's a kind that came out that I really like that doesn't make my hair look gross or feel gross. So, and it's called Not Your Mother's Dry Shampoo is the kind that I love. So I started doing that, coloring it less often. And then I started taking iron supplements. I stopped taking biotin, actually. I was taking biotin, and it felt like it wasn't. And I tried collagen. Collagen made me sick. My stomach cannot digest collagen, like really sick. And I don't know if it's one kind of collagen or all collagen, but I cannot do collagen. So collagen was not an option. And when I finally got a new primary care, she was like, stop taking biotin. I think you don't need like biotin. She wanted to take my thyroid levels again. She wanted me to go off of anything that had biotin in it and then take my thyroid levels again because she wasn't sure if it was influencing the labs. But my labs came back okay, she said. So it wasn't the biotin, but she was like, you can overtake biotin and it's not good for your body. So I stopped taking biotin. I don't take that anymore. I take vitamin E. And then I had started taking an iron supplement, because that's part of the thyroid thing. It's recommended to take iron if you have thyroid issues because it can cause exhaustion, which was part of what was happening to me. So I started doing that, and I have noticed a difference since I started taking iron on a regular basis. I heard that we all have all the biotin that we need already in our system. Anything more just flushes out. Right. And it's just kind of like, it's a fad. It's just like, how kale is a fad. It's the best thing avocado. It's the best thing ever. Like there's fads that happen, you know, like coconut oil fixes everything. Not that coconut oil isn't great, because it is, but like it doesn't fix everything. So yeah, so I started taking iron, stopped taking biotin. I've always taken vitamin E. I changed my hair care products. I started going between shampoos. And then I bought oil. Let me see if I can find the name of it. It's really popular, and it's not expensive. Iron is really great. I'm anemic and it helps. Yeah, I'm not anemic, but because of my suspected thyroid issues, it definitely makes a difference. I think it's called Micelle. Mayel is what it's called. Hold on. Get out of here. Oh my goodness gracious. This is what it looks like. This is what the bottle looks like. So it's rosemary, mint, scalp and hair strengthening oil. I don't even know, like I can't see it very well in this one, but and if you shop around, you can find it cheap. Like this bottle here from Mayel Organics is literally $7. So it's actually for more people with more natural hair, like people that have, people that have more like kinky hair is the best way. That some people here don't know what natural hair. People like this. Sometimes people don't know what natural hair means, and I don't like to use any other words that are insulting. So for people with more coarse hair, there we go. That's the word I was looking for. I couldn't think of it. So this is actually what it's meant for people with coarse hair. But what I do is on the day that I know I'm going to shampoo my hair in the morning, if I have time, I don't always have time. So I do this usually a couple times a month. I don't do it all the time. I will put it in my scalp beforehand, and I use one of those like scalp massagers, and then I pull it through everything, and then I put my hair up, and I leave it up for several hours while I'm working throughout the day, and then I will wash it out. And that has made a very big difference. I also started doing like a hard water treatment because I have hard water, and it adds a lot of like minerals and calcium buildup, and that's a problem too. So I do an occasional hard water treatment, and I think that's it. But I started like really, I also will sometimes, I usually spray something on my hair when I get out of the shower, but it depends on what the purpose is. Brown owned. Yeah. It's an amazing, like rosemary oil in general is really good for your hair. Mint is really good for your hair. You can make your own with rosemary and mint at home, but I don't have time for that. And it's cheap enough that whatever. People also say something about chia seeds, but I think chia seeds are the new fad. So I don't know if I trust that. And I very recently bought one of those LED brushes, but I don't use it consistently enough to say that that's making a difference. Yeah, I don't know if that's making a difference at all. But my hair's been like, it's definitely been changing, and it's been like getting more wavy when it's wet. Like when it was, I think it was wavy yesterday. Getting more wavy when it's wet. So I like it long. Sometimes I get annoyed with it, but I like it long, and taking care of it can be a pain in the neck, but that's why I like to braid it, because it gets it off my neck and it's kind of cute. I don't like the way that I look with my hair up, so I don't know. It's thriving a lot, yeah. I don't know. Keisha, did you want to look at something? We got about a half an hour left before I'm going to bail, and it's been kind of quiet today, so Oh yeah, maybe. I've never had my hair that long. This might be the longest I've ever had it. I'm not sure. It had grown really long over the winter, and then and then this was so bad. I really started to push back my hair appointment. So then it had been like 6 months since I had my hair cut, and the bottoms get like really tangled and knotted when that's how I know it's time to get a haircut. Like, oh, this is getting really like ratty looking, like tangly and stuff. And I called for my hair. I only let one person cut my hair. My hairdresser has been my friend since I was 11. Since she graduated hair school when she was like 20, she's pretty much the only one I've let cut my hair in 2 decades. And she has a little girl now, so her schedule is not as flexible as it once was because she has to be home to take care of her kid. So I had called, I want to say it was in like May or April. I called to make an appointment, and they were like, she doesn't have any bookings for like 6 weeks. This is where we can fit you in. And so I had to take what I could take. But in the meantime, my hair was driving me crazy because it was getting gross on the bottom and it was frustrating me. So I should have known better. And even my brother was like, why did you do that? You should know better. I brought some hair cut scissors on Mother's Day to my parents' house, and my mom's always wanted to play with my hair. So I let her cut my hair. But it was such a bad idea because she hasn't cut hair in a really, really long time. She used to do it when I was little. And she made me so anxious. Like, she didn't mean to, but I'm sitting here and I hear snip, 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 snip. Like, my hair's behind me and I'm sitting and she's back there cutting. And she's cutting more. I was like, just cut like a half an inch off. Like, just cut like, not even, like this much off so that the ends are neat. But I hear her cutting and cutting and cutting and cutting. And I'm like, Mom, what are you doing? Please don't cut that much off. Like, you're making me nervous. Like, she's like, oh, I cut one side a little bit too short, so I have to fix the other, and it was lopsided. And I'm like, oh my God, Mom, like, please just leave it alone. Like, just, it's good enough. Like, please stop, because then I was going to have to get my hair cut properly, like, in a little while. Like, my hairdresser was going to have to fix all that, which means my hair would be even shorter. And I just was like, Mom, I don't want my hair to be short. Please stop. Like, I was freaking out. Oh my God, it was so bad. And like, we didn't get into a fight or anything, but we do bicker a lot with each other because our personalities clash. We love each other, but we definitely clash. And she's much more sensitive than I can be sometimes. So I'll say things and it hurts her feelings and I don't even mean to. So I didn't say anything else. Like, my anxiety was through the roof though. And my brother was in the next room and I went over to him and I was like, oh my God, she cut so much off. And he goes, yeah, I don't know why you thought that was a good idea. He goes, what's wrong with you? Why would you ask her to do that? It was funny. I mean, it's hair, but like, I was so anxious about it. So now it's growing back and I don't know. Oh, you're actually good. I would love your opinion on astrocartography one of those days, if you don't mind. I wonder if it would tell me my next move. So I actually don't know that much. I don't have much experience. Hey, Kakuti, how are you? I don't have that much experience with astrocartography. Like, I know of it, but I don't really know much about it. I know that, I know the concept. I'm familiar with the concept of it, that the sky is basically a map that matches the world, and placements in the sky line up with placements on the world. And when it's your birth chart, like, the placement wherever your Saturn is like a point on a map on Earth of where your Saturn is on the Earth. And you can like go there. That's honestly all I really know about it. That's all I really know. I don't know how to figure it out. I don't know much about that at all. I do recommend checking out Raquel Spring because she does that. In fact, she's gotten a little too woo-woo for me, but she I used to watch her a lot. And It's not that I don't like her. I do like her. It's just sometimes she's just. I lately, when I started watching her more recently, it's felt like she's kind of high. Like, today we're going to talk all about, like, her personality started to change, and I don't know if it's because she's out in Sedona, Arizona now, where like she relocated, so her energy is different. I don't know, but she feels like she's floating a lot. But she, years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, was moving around a lot. And the reason why she was doing that was she was going to certain locations from her birth chart to clear out, to learn those lessons and clear the lessons out. So that was the first time I ever heard of that. And she was, I think, on her Saturn location or her Saturn line or something like that. And so she was working through the Saturn lessons. Having mom cut your hair is always a disaster, and everyone has a nightmare story to tell. Yeah, she used to cut my hair when I was little. I mean, I have pictures. I wonder if it's on my phone. I have a picture I found not that long ago of me when I was like 10. I might have been 7. I was young. And I was a hot mess in the picture. And I'm looking at it. I was at some kind of family party. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, why would my mother let me look like that in public? Because I remember the party it was at. It wasn't like a regular, oh, we're just chilling with our cousins. Like, it was a bigger family party than that. And it was at some person's house that I had never been to. I still remember the party, but the pictures just made me go, what on earth? Why would she let me look like that? Like, poor little me. I mean, I did grow up in the like late 80s, early 90s. So some of the styles back then were very questionable. Oh, here's a picture of me when I was a kid. You can't see me that good. I'm this one. I'm the girl up here. My hair still looks almost exactly the same. It was wavy and brown. I'm the girl in the middle. Oh, and this little munchkin right here, this little one right here that's looking off to the side, this little girl. Where's that? This one. No. Why am I having a hard time pointing to it? Because I'm like mirrored. This little girl right here is Kimmy. That's Kimmy. My little peanut. This little girl looking that way, that's Kimberly. That comes on. I love it. Too much of it, though, would be a lot. So pretty. You look tall. Are you on one of those stands? No, my cousins were just kids. We were just standing. My brother is actually younger than me, and he was standing right next to me. We were just kids. We were just all lined up. Yeah. But that's not the thing I was talking about. There's another, if I can find it. Oh, here's a picture of me with short hair. See, I used to have short hair. I used to chop it. That was in like 2013. I have pictures of me with curly hair too, but oh, here's one. Oh, no, my hair's straight. Never mind. I used to do the thing where you pulled it back here and then you curled everything. That was like in 2013. I have no idea what these pictures are. I don't think I'm going to find them. Oh, was it around here? No. I'm literally like, we're all the way back in 2015. I have so many pictures. It's crazy. So I don't think I'm going to find them. But yeah, I can't tell. I think my hair's longer now than in this picture. I'm not sure. Does my hair look longer? It's hard to tell. I think my hair is about the same length as in that picture. I'm not sure. That was when I was thin because I was working out all the time and I was on medication that helped me stay thin because I didn't want to be the fat chick in a wedding. Oh, yeah, no. Okay, so, yeah, no. It's almost that length. It's not fully that length yet. Yes, at least a couple of inches difference now. So, because I was going to be in a wedding, so I let my hair grow like really long. Oh my God. That's a picture of me when I was probably 4, maybe 5. My mom used to wrap my head up in these things overnight for like overnight. She'd put my head in curlers and my hair wouldn't hold it. Like I would sleep in them and then it would fall out within just a few hours. But I used to think it was the coolest. I was so cool with my curly hair. I can't find any pictures of it. I don't know where it is. It's too bad because it's really funny. Like literally a hot mess. I have pictures of me looking good as a kid. Oh, well. A lot of Tonks pictures. Tonks. All Tonks. All Tonks. Shirley Temple. Did your mom ever put the Shirley Temple? She tried. My hair didn't hold them. Oh, did I ever show you guys that I have a twin? That's my twin. Looks like me, right? She's my cousin. She's a couple years older than me. And she looks exactly like, we look exactly like each other. There's just a little, I mean, there's obviously a little bit of difference, but like people think that we're sisters or that we're twins. One time, like when I met her husband, he was her boyfriend at the time, her now husband. It would freak him out when we would be in the same room together. No, I'm not actually a twin. She's just my cousin. But we look so much alike, right? Yeah. So we would be in the same room together and he'd be like so freaked out. Like he wouldn't come anywhere near me. Like I was a ghost or something. It was funny. It's been like 16 years since they got married though. Like their kid is almost 14. I think no, maybe it's been more than that. Yeah, their kid's going to be older than that. He's probably going to be getting close to graduating high school, actually. Oh, my God, I'm old. Ugh. Yeah, because they got married. I remember I was with my college boyfriend, and we had to go to Connecticut for their wedding. And we, meaning my mom, my dad, my brother, and me. I wasn't allowed to bring my boyfriend. And I remember we had to share a hotel room and I didn't sleep. And I remember sneaking out of the hotel room while everybody was sleeping to call my boyfriend because I couldn't sleep. And so that had to have been in 2003, something like that. Probably 2003, 2002, 2003. So yeah, they've been married for over 20 years now. Wow. That's wild. Wild. I'm so like just chilling and not working today. This is so bad. I had a feeling this was going to happen because TikTok just isn't active. And that's, you know what's interesting? There's a reader that I highly respect. I don't do well getting readings from people. It just doesn't work for me. But I like her a lot on YouTube. And it's not her full-time job. She signs on every once in a while, goes live. All she does is live readings. She doesn't do anything else except for live readings on her channel. And she has about like 3,000. She doesn't have a huge following on YouTube. And she'll go on live sporadically, last minute, like not announced, not scheduled, not planned, no consistency. And she will work for like 3.5 hours, and tons of people come into her space, and her list gets full. I don't understand how that works for her. I don't understand what she does that, like, she's great, but like she had to have, I don't know like how she broke the algorithm. I should ask her. I gotta go. You guys have a great day. You're coming on tomorrow on the YouTube, correct? Yes. In the evening or early afternoon. Yes. Have a good day, Keisha. I will be on. Yes. I scheduled it already. I might change the time depending on what people vote, but I scheduled it. It's already like posted in the membership section. So I guess I'll probably sign off because I'm going to go. I was going to sign off in 10 minutes anyway, and I'm just over here shooting the shit instead of working, which is all right. I kind of needed a, hey, Rebel. I kind of needed a low key. I've been working so hard the last, like yesterday. I didn't stop. No, that's okay. Don't worry about it. It's been quiet. I was just talking about I'm probably going to sign off because it's quiet. But yesterday, I don't understand the algorithms or anything. It's mad. You need to make a work call. Okay, yeah, no worries, Susie. I don't understand it. I don't know how she cracked the code. She cracked the code. And you know what's crazy? I used a lot of her hashtags in my thing because I was like, maybe it's the hashtags. It's definitely not the hashtags, because I would at least get, if it was just the hashtags, I would be getting more traffic. I don't know. I literally don't know. And it's fine. It could be her personality too. She's super sweet. She'll be like, hi, sweetheart. How are you? I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you. She's very sweet. That's not me. I mean, I'm happy you guys are here, but I don't butter it up. I can't take it easy until tomorrow. I have a lot of work to do today, which is why I said I was going to get going, because I have to roll out my introduction to Oracle card course that I have been promising myself I was going to get done for months. And I set a deadline for August 1st for myself. And not that anybody's waiting for it, but I set that for myself, and I'm holding myself accountable for it as if people are waiting. And I'll get it done, but I gotta hustle and get it done. Oh, thank you. I'm definitely more like, I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm a super sweet person. I'm kind of, I'm an acquired taste. I'm blunt, and some people really don't like that, and that's fine. But like, I'm not the person to talk to, like, visit. if you don't have a sense of humor, if you don't like being like, I have trouble being diplomatic sometimes. I have to say it as it comes through, and I don't know exactly what that feature in me is from, but that's just part of who I am. And like, I've accepted that I'm not going to try to change that part of me because I can't. So I've just kind of come to this place where I've accepted myself. I'm always working on myself, but I've got fake people like fake people. I've gotten to a place of where I'm not going to conform to make money or to make people happy. I'm true to myself. And that means some people aren't going to want to spend their time, their money, or their energy interacting with me. And that's okay. I just set the intention that people that are the right vibe come around, and people that aren't, go. Because I trust that by being myself, it attracts the people that should be in my life. Clients, people, whatever, followers. And that's just it. Does it mean I'm going to get 200,000 followers? Probably not. And that's okay, because that was never the goal. That many people scare me, because then you have to worry about your safety and stalkers, and like, I don't want to worry about all that. Exactly. Be authentic and you'll attract the same. Right. Exactly. I don't want the drama. I don't want the kind of people that are just here to cause problems. And I definitely don't want creepers. So I'd rather stay small and have a little group than have like a huge following that I have to worry about, because I already have a stalker, and I already have a stalker, and it's very uncomfortable. And I don't think I'm unsafe from them, but I don't know. And I don't need to be worrying about that, more of that in my life. Although when you put yourself in social out there, you are putting yourself out there in the public eye for people to want to be around you or try to be around you. I had somebody email me a few months back. No, I had somebody purchase my magic consult a few months back, and they didn't read the directions. They thought they were buying spell work that I would do, which I don't do that. And in the directions that they put for me, they told me they were going to come to me, that they lived in Virginia, but they would travel to me, and I have to promise I will keep them safe. Oh, no, you stay in Virginia, thanks. No, absolutely no. Absolutely not. Which is why sometimes I'm really careful about what I say where I live. If people watching like put all the pieces together, they could probably figure out a general area of where I live, which overall I'm not too worried about. But yeah, I have to be careful. And unfortunately, because I own a home, it's actually public record, and I can't do anything about it. Better go. Have a great. Yeah. See you later, Susie. And yeah, I need to get going too. Rebel, before I go, did you want me to pull a quick card for you, hon? I'm actually getting hungry, so I need to go fuel myself up. Sure, I will take a card. Do you want an oracle card, a tarot card, a general message, a specific question? Oracle. Okay. How about, what do I have here? No, I don't want to use that. How about we do the Sacred Traveler one? This is getting retired for a while after this week. I'm switching to a new deck. General? Okay. I'm switching to a new deck next week. I have to figure out, maybe I'll put it on for voting on YouTube. I don't know how to put polls on I could try to put it on my profile on here. I'm going to switch to new Oracle decks and new tarot next week. We'll shift genres. What does Rebel need to know? Oh, you got two. You got view from above, get the big picture, and to begin now, take your first step. I do really like these cards. The coloring sometimes bugs me because I feel like it's muted. It's not as vibrant as I wish it was, but it does make me kind of think of fairy tales. Like it makes me think of fairy tales that I used to watch when I was a kid on TV. And I don't mean like Disney fairy tales. I just mean like actual like fairy tales. I feel like for you, before you start the next thing that you're working on, like you're getting ready to go forward and I feel like it's sort of like there's projects and goals that you're having that you're starting to prep for. And what I'm getting with the view from above, this is what needs to happen first before you can begin now. Kind of like zoom out if you can and like look down. Like I'm seeing Google Maps for some reason, probably because of the type of pictures these are, but like zooming out and looking at the big thing, like, okay, where is my end? And then backtrack it sort of. So I'm going to use the workshop example just because it's been like right here in my head for the last several days. When I decided I wanted to do a workshop, when I wanted to do a course around oracle cards, teaching people how to tap into their intuition the way that I do it, teaching people how to read oracle cards the way that I do it, getting familiar with the options, those kinds of things. It was like a very general, okay, I want to teach people how to read oracle cards. And that was like the end goal. Okay, at the end, I want my customers to feel like they know how to read oracle cards. That is the end result. And then backtracking the steps to the beginning. How do we get from the beginning to the end and like going backwards? I don't know why I'm seeing that, but I feel like that's what the view from above for you is. Like, what is your end goal? What is your end result? What are you trying to accomplish? And looking at that first and then figuring out all the steps in between and breaking it down into easier steps, more manageable things so that it's not so overwhelming to accomplish. I'm not quite sure why I'm hearing that. And for some reason, it feels money related. Are you trying to save money or something? Or are you trying to like save up for a project or for a vacation or a big purchase? It feels money related. Like, I want to buy or invest in this. So to do that, I have to figure out how I'm going to do all the steps between. I don't know why I feel money. For some reason, I'm feeling money. I'm saving to pay off rest of my student loans so I can save money and move out. Oh, well, there you go. So the end goal is moving out, but you have all those other steps. You can't move out until your student loans are paid off. And you need money to do all those things. Yeah, that's probably why I saw it like that. Like, where can you cut back? Do you have a PayPal? Just this is like super random, but there's a reason why I'm asking. Do you have like a personal PayPal? I can't remember. Okay. So I don't know if you're comfortable with this. This is just something that popped into my head to recommend. And I did a lot of research. I'm not an affiliate or anything. I don't make anything from suggesting this to you. I have trouble saving money. That's just a thing that I do. And I also am somebody that needs to put aside money every few months to pay the IRS because the IRS doesn't take taxes out. And then at the end of the year, I have a big payout that I have to give. So I started to look into the quickest, easiest way to put money into a savings account and have the highest end return. And I looked at my like brick and mortar bank, which is a credit union that's nearby that I actually really like them. But I realized that they only offer their percentage on a savings account was only like 1% or something. Where PayPal savings, I've been using it for over a year now. PayPal savings, if you have a personal PayPal, you can transfer money over you can open a PayPal savings account. You can do it literally, everything's online, and you can move money back and forth. It's really easy. And it's like 4.3 or I think it's 4.3% right now. And it is insured by the FDIC. So if something happens, you're still federally covered and all that. So it's like banking with a real bank. If you're looking for a high yield savings, easy to access. Yeah. And there's for PayPal, there's no fees. There's no minimum. You can drop it all the way down to nothing. I think they may eventually close it if you're at zero for too long. But you can, I've cleaned it out a couple of times when I paid the IRS, and they don't, And the interest is great. And they do the interest like so today's the last day of the month. I need to put a lot of money. I have money in my balance right now, and I want to transfer it over to the savings account so that I get the full interest tomorrow, because my interest comes through tomorrow. Yeah, it's 4.3%. So it takes me 2 seconds. I like it because I hate going to the bank. Anything that I have to do online, if there's like a whole process with like having to do a bunch of different verifications and like trying to get to the thing and proving that you're you and calling, and I just can't. I need something that's super easy. Right. Yeah. So it's something like that. So I transfer over as much as I can at the end of the month, near the end of the month, so that when they do the interest rollover, I get the big chunk of money, and then I usually will move some money back to my regular account. But it's so easy, and I'm honestly very happy that I chose to do that. Right. I would get like 50 cents from my regular bank. I have like maybe $1,000 in my regular savings account in my bank with my brick and mortar. And I think I get like $1 or $2 every month. It's very minimal. It's very, very minimal, where I'm getting $40, $50, $20, of course, depending on how much I have in the account. But like I'm getting a hell of a lot more just because I'm using them for free. And hello, it's easy, it's free, there's no fees, there's no hidden fees, it's fast. Like, it took me a long time to research it though, because like when I told my mom about it, because she does not like online banking, she doesn't like a lot of that stuff. She's very, very, very like old fashioned. So she was like, how do you know that they're not going to steal your money? How do you know it's safe? How do you know? So I looked, and I did a lot of research before I decided to go with it, and it was totally worth it. So just something to think about. Again, I don't have any codes or make anything from it, but like high yield online savings accounts, oh my God. Best thing ever. I wish they existed years ago, because they obviously didn't. But if they existed years ago, I wouldn't be having financial struggles. I would have, made plenty of money from the interest that I've had put aside, because it's like basically passive income in a way. Okay, YouTube, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys next week, or unless if you want to join memberships of Chariot and above, we're doing a membership live tomorrow night. Feel free to check that post out, and I'll see you Monday. So I'm signing off on YouTube because I do have to go. I lost track of time.